This is the xTool F1, one of the fastest portable laser engravers with both an infrared and a diode laser with inside. Now this machine was sent to me by xTool, and so you can take that however you want, but in this video all I'm going to do is explain to you what this thing is and show you some lovely juicy footage that I took in my studio. The packaging on this product is absolutely out of this world. Genuinely, the way that they present this product really comes across like they care about the customer. And that's probably a good thing when you're spending quite a lot of money on a laser machine and that can cut and engrave and do all sorts of weird things that they show you as you're opening the box. As you're opening the box, they create more excitement of what you're going to laser. Trust me, you're going to laser everything you own. There is going to be things you regret that you lasered, but they give you more ideas, even though you already have many ideas. There is a manual that comes in this packaging, which is extremely extensive, and it may sound like I'm really overly excited about this thing, and that is because I actually am. It's a laser. I don't know if you know this, but it lasers things. There is nothing more cooler than lasering things. Now, I certainly cannot claim to be any kind of expert in this field of hobbying at all, because I have never really had lasers before, but I'm going to shoot off a little bit of information which may help you in understanding, if you know anything about these things, what exactly this is. Essentially, this is a 10-watt diode laser as well as a 2-watt 1064 nanometer infrared laser jammed into one neat little machine. It comes with, in my case, an air purifier which fits just onto your table, but I put mine underneath my table. Thankfully, they give you this really cool long extension exhaust pipe thing that you can plug into both of the machines. They both plug into each other as well, which means that it's not constantly running, but when you run the machine, this little exhaust fan turns on and it sounds like a jet engine is taking off underneath your table. But don't worry about that, because that is extracting all the dangerous fumes that you're making by lasering things, because lasering makes fumes and things. Now, they do say that this desktop air purifier pretty much deals with 99.97% of the purification process. So basically, I wouldn't say you want to suck the air coming out of it, but you're probably really safe sitting in your room and lasering things using the air purifier along with the machine. If you don't have the air purifier, it would just obviously blow this straight out the back of the machine. There is a little fan in the back of the machine as well, and basically you could maybe just put a little pipe on that out your window if you don't add the purifier to your package. However, I do really think that the purifier makes the most sense to add to something like this. The entire machine is packaged really well, other than just the way they present the packaging. They've taped everything nice and secure. There is no way that this thing is coming apart, and there is a lot of protection all around the machine, so you can rest assured that your machine should arrive in very good condition. Now the size of the machine is obviously not a very big machine. It's only 179 millimeters by 235 millimeters by 334 millimeters. So it fits on the desk really easily. It doesn't weigh a lot, only 4.6 kgs, so it's also easy to move around. There is a movement accuracy on this machine of 0.00199 millimeters, which is friggin' tiny if you ask me. And there is also a repeat positioning accuracy of 0.000248 millimeters. That's a lot of numbers and a lot of figuring out. Also, I want to explain something. There is a little stop button on the side in case you have an emergency. I didn't pull this button at first and I couldn't figure out why my machine was not turning on. That is because it's a twist button in order for you to twist it off and stop in case anything is happening. This brings you on to the safety aspects of this machine, which it has tons. It has an overheating protection, it has a password lock, it also has a laser light proof cover, which is that green thing you see, and the built-in fan in order to draw the smoke or flames away, because trust me, I've had flames before. All of this is what comes in the standard box of the xTool F1, including a little package of materials for you to do some fiddling with and playing with. It also helps to give you some ideas for what you could be using it for in the future. This is the key. This is a special key which you plug into the back of the machine. Without this key, the machine no work key. So you need this key in order for the machine to work. This is one of those features essentially for safety. When it comes to the software, xTool have got you covered with their own xTool creative workspace. It's an app that they have made, which is actually really intuitive and super easy to use. Genuinely, I preferred this over the Lightburn, and I can tell now that anyone who has lasers is probably having a massive patty about the fact that I said that. Yes, I prefer it over Lightburn because it's easier for someone like me who knows nothing about these things to just click a couple of buttons. They already have some presets for different materials. You can pick out the materials. Specifically what is in the material package that they give you in the box is all in there, and it's so easy to just select the thing you want, throw in an image, and literally it's so intuitive. It was just way easier for me than Lightburn. Let's talk a little bit about the preview options that you have on this machine as well. You get a rectangle or an outline, which means that if you have a path around your object, or if you have an object that has no background, it will literally show you exactly where that item is going to be in the exact shape that the item is going to be as well. That preview speed in the rectangle shape is 12,000 millimeters per second, and the outline shape is up to 8,000 millimeters per second. The working speed of this laser, the laser burner, is up to 4,000 millimeters per second. It's fast. I don't know if that's fast. I'm not an expert, but it works really quick. This is what it looks like when it is lasering things. This is 10 times the speed because no one's got time to sit and watch that, but at normal speed it's actually really quick. Here is me burning my logo into a piece of wood. The first time I did this, I chose the wrong settings and I burnt right through this thing, so it's quite powerful as well. Did I mention that you can also connect this thing not only by the USB cable provided, but also with Wi-Fi, and you can use your phone to do this as well. I preferred using my computer because it was difficult on the phone to get the designs exactly how I wanted them, but using the creative space, I actually was able to do quite a few designing kind of things. I wouldn't say it was like a design program, but it was a lot easier to grab a couple of different elements and throw them together to sort of make it look like a design, as opposed to trying to do that on my phone. That being said though, you can still use your phone to laser as well. The supported file types for this laser is SVG, DXF, JPEG, JPEG with an E, and PNG, as well as bitmap, and all the normal kind of things that you would expect to be able to it takes a lot of different types of file types, okay? The systems that you can use this on: Android, iOS, iPad, Windows, Mac, basically everything that exists currently to this day. Like I said, this is one of the fastest of its kind of machines. This is a dual machine, which means it has two different lasers, a diode laser and an infrared laser. That means that the materials that you're able to laser with this is vastly more than if it was one or the other. Because of this, you're able to laser things like stainless steel, gold, silver, platinum, aluminium, titanium, brass, plastic, acrylic, iron, cork, rubber, food, paper, cardboard. You could probably put your head in there and laser it too, but don't do it. Your head also doesn't fit in there, and it's very dangerous to put your head in there. These are all the things that I lasered. Once I had gone through lasering everything in my shop, I then lasered all the things in their little bag to see what it could do. You can cut things like acrylic, you can cut wood, so this means you can make cool little keyring fobs, you can make coins, you can laser slate. There is so many things that one can do with a laser machine like this, and I really can't wait to actually start putting it to use. One of the things that I have done, I have recently gotten 2 lasers. This is one of 2 that I have, and I started lasering my own personal limited edition coins. And if you would like to see anything about that, there is a link for that in my description, and I would like for you to support me by buying my laser coins that I have made. Thank you for your great cooperation. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this machine do whatever it does, and if you're interested in this machine, then please check out the description. There will be a link for it in the description. Yes, this machine was given to me. No, this video was not paid for, but I did receive free product for the machine. I am the kind of person who will not show you if the product is crap. I just won't show you. So if I'm showing it to you, it means that I personally, if I had the money, would buy this machine. So hopefully that settles whatever debate you have in your mind. It is quite an expensive machine, don't get me wrong, but if you have the money for something like this, I would highly recommend perhaps this machine, because it has the versatility of both options. I think there is a slightly larger version of this, but again, it depends on the kind of things you're going to do. If you need a big ass friggin' laser, then you need the bigger one, but realistically, this will do pretty much 99% of what most of us hobbyists are going to want it to do. If you enjoyed the video, then make sure to share it with your gran, and check out the description for all the things to click on. And if you're not going to do that, then just click on the next video. And if you didn't like anything you saw, then you can just kindly now fuck off.